Hello my kitties, my name is Liv and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a new series on my channel called 365 Days of Creativity. My mom got me this book for Christmas and I wanted to try it out. I did do one page off camera, page number 197 it looks like. I'm going to be doing some pages off camera so this series doesn't go on forever, and I will of course show each page I did off camera in each episode. After I've done each page you mark it off, so I just marked that one off. And this first page I chose was a simple color wheel, page number 5. So we're going to get started on this first one. I'm going to be using these watercolor paints, which I haven't used yet. They've just been sitting there unused for a while, so the paint's a little like chunky, but once I added the water and mixed it in, it loosened it all up. And the pigment on these is so beautiful. Like the paint just goes on so smooth. It's creamy, like the texture you would get with the Liquitex acrylic paints. All these watercolor paints really are is watered down acrylic, and it dries pretty fast, which I love. I don't know about you guys, but I suffer from shaky hands, so sometimes it's really hard to keep my hands stable, especially when I'm trying to do like straight lines or detailed work. In my notes, I put camera shaky, arms weak, legs are shaky, mom spaghetti. I don't know why I wrote that in my notes. Now, I'm only a beginner in color theory, so I'm still judging how much of each color I need to make the color I want. It's not a perfect color match, but I think it turned out okay despite that. I only noticed at the end of the video that the green and the green blue were in the wrong place, so I did go back off camera and fix that. And I'm finishing it off with my black outline and my fine liners. I have no patience and I didn't wait for it to fully dry, so my fine liners would stop working from time to time, so I had to scribble on some paper to get it working again, and you'll see me do that a few times. I've never painted my own color wheel before, I just always bought them, so for my first color wheel I think I did pretty well. As y'all can see, I am struggling with these fine liners. They just were not working because I was not patient. Again, here's the finished result and I'm going to mark it off. And the next page my partner chose for me, and of course he had to pick the hardest one. Page, what does that say? 79, okay. And then I just outlined everything. I chose to use colored pencils because from looking at the ones that were already done, it looked like they used some sort of colored pencil texture, so that's what I went with. This page was a bit difficult. This page was a bit difficult, so I couldn't finish it when this was filmed, but I'll probably finish it off camera and show y'all how it came out on the next video. Some pages take longer than others, so I try to aim for 3 pages a video, but I did run out of time on this page for this video, so it is half finished. I do apologize about that. towards the end of this, I had no idea what else I wanted to do for the rest of the windows. Coming up with these ideas was so difficult. This is probably the hardest page that I've seen in this book. The problem sometimes with my Crayola colored pencils, and well, any colored pencils in general, is when you do your outline in pencil, you have to erase it afterwards, otherwise the pencil marks will still show up when you put the colored pencil on top of it. But when I tried to do that with my eraser, it erased the pencil, so I had to kind of get a little creative and use my fine liner for some bits of it. It's just a bit difficult to make the pencil marks not show up. Also, I did have to zoom the camera out because of the way my setup is. It's a bit tricky. Also, my camera kept going in and out of focus for some reason. I'm not sure why it does that. By the time I got on to the second building, I was pretty tired. I get pretty tired quickly, so my hands were cramping and I just wanted to get this thing done, and I also ran out of ideas. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, hit that bell to get notified every time I post a new video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!